topic. Okay, Javed, good to see you, sir. Thanks very much for joining us here on A News. Now, we've heard mixed reports coming out of Pakistan. Rates are up and down, but has Pakistan dealt with this COVID and the vaccination? And give us how things are there, a roundup of how things are there, please.
Well, there is obviously a surge in coronavirus cases in Pakistan, but the government is conscious of the fact that if they go for a lockdown as they did previously, then it is going to hit hard the economy. Already government has been under pressure that it has been destroying the education system by simply allowing students to move over to the next class. So being under pressure, I don't expect that the government would come up with any harsh measures as was the case during last couple of years. Now it appears that the government by maximum could possibly can ask the people to voluntarily use standard operating procedures, which largely include wearing masks. But I don't expect that the government could go for a kind of a policy that the Western countries are adopting. And if you talk to the common people on the streets of Pakistan, they seem to have a kind of a carefree attitude. They would tell you that we have been having these kind of seasonal diseases like cough, influenza, flu, asthma, by the end of every autumn and in the beginning of the spring. So we cannot make distinction on whether or not this is a coronavirus or it is a usual seasonal allergies. So I think in that broader perspective, there has also been a survey in Pakistan not long ago, which said that most of the people in Pakistan believe that the government's action, which included lockdown in the past, that was a bit exaggerated response. So given the fact that the people are having a carefree attitude, but many people, I would say, are raising questions why there has not been so many deaths in Pakistan, which are hardly 29,000, and there have been just 1.3 million cases of coronavirus during last 2 to 3 years in a country of 220 million population. That many people believe it's partly because of the ethnic background, the particular ethnic background, and also because of the psychological makeup of the people. People usually, they think that the death is associated with the decision of the God, so they can't do much by taking such a kind of precautionary measures. So let's see how things unfold, but in Pakistan, it's not a big issue. The growing tide of anti-Israel sentiments. What you see behind me is just tip of the iceberg of what is happening in the country. More than half of $52 billion black CIA budget is spent on espionage network in Pakistan. How would you handle it?
The US has looked upon Pakistan as an ally at one point and then as an enemy at the same time.
That is going to be the first legal reason on the basis of which he is going to be instantly ousted by the Supreme Court of Pakistan.
Joining us live, Javed Rana, who's an expert on politics and geostrategic issues.
In the world politics, which is not being driven by any moral principle, it is being driven by the hard geostrategic realities. In a broader picture, more countries would aspire to have nuclear weapons.